morning, everybody, and this is Michelle, and this is our weekly message. So we didn't do a weekly message last week as we were away on the retreat, and I'm sure that you all saw the posts and the images of our retreats, and we really had a magical time. We were in the beautiful Boskloof Valley in Clan William, and it's just so special there. And we had profound guidance, and we also learned about spiritual creativity and how can we in these days think differently when we either want to start something new or when we want to think differently about an existing situation, or we're experiencing a trauma and we don't know which way out. So if this resonates with you, why don't you join us on the next retreat? We still have one in April, the Angels and Stars retreat, and there's still time this week to sign up and join us. So how are you this morning? Please say hello in the comments, and also let us know in the comments how you are. How are you? This morning, I really want to share a very special message from my heart this morning. You know, everybody is a little bit tired, or perhaps maybe that's an understatement. People around us are tired and fatigued, and there is fearful energy in the sense of what is truly going to happen. And for some, if there is a joyful moment or a joyful experience, it feels as if that is going together with a cloud. For many of us, we may feel the pressure of sorting things out and releasing and letting go. The message from my heart this morning that I just want to share with you is, let us remember compassion. When somebody is maybe not on the same page as you, or when somebody is perhaps maybe perceived to be slower in their thinking than you, perhaps maybe someone is not agreeing with your life and the way you do things. Before we react, can we remember compassion and understanding in this week? People are tired. People are frustrated. People are anxious. And people are also very good at hiding those feelings for the pressure of sorting things out and getting direction and letting go and do. And we have to slow down and put ourselves in other people's shoes so that we can create understanding. And by slowing down, I mean just take the pressure off of reaction and sorting out, and just take a step back and fill your heart with compassion. That's all you need. And perhaps you will then address the situation differently. Perhaps maybe ask the situation, what is it teaching you? Or perhaps maybe ask the person their viewpoint. What are they going through at the moment? What is the best way to resolve this situation with kindness and compassion? I really want us to look out for one another this week. Take care of one another. And yes, that taking care of one another can be with physical resources, it can be with physical support and actions to help them. The love languages calls it acts of service. But that support can also be warmth, understanding, providing an ear to listen, making time for someone. Let us hold space for one another. Holding space means I'm not saying anything, I'm just allowing you to be. And if you need support or help, I am there. You know, in most of the readings or the one-on-one sessions that I have, when we receive the guidance or we receive the clarity, almost every time the person said, I knew that. I know this is what I need to do. I had this intuitive thought that this is the message. But in the busyness of trying to sort things out quickly and do things and make a decision quickly, we don't take time to sit back. And it takes a minute, 2 minutes, just to let me just gather and center. 2 minutes that takes. And perhaps maybe, and perhaps maybe you want to reach out to someone for a coffee, but it's too busy. Do the coffee. Or perhaps maybe you have a coffee with someone to clear misunderstanding and the energy is around, what are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about this? And instead of just, where are you at? Where are you at? What's going on in your world? What are the barriers from your heart? On Tuesday evening, I am going to do practical spirituality on time, on this rushing energy. I'm going to do a Facebook Live on what is the rush, because we maybe not realize what vibration we are creating in our lives. We are creating a vibration of doing and forgetting about being. And I'm going to share with you practical tips on how to move it around into flow and into being, so that we can release ourselves from all this pressure and stress and doing, because what we are doing is we are placing that expectation on everybody around us, and everybody around us is not coping. And we need to be the light, and we need to be the language of love, and we need to be the holders of compassion. That's how we make a difference. Not by being a guru or a teacher or a healer. We're making a difference by holding space and love and compassion for someone. We are making a difference by seeing in someone else's eyes if they need help, if they need to be listened to. We need to slow down so that we can hear the whispers in our heart and the voices of our intuition when it says to you, reach out, slow down, listen only, don't speak a word, don't justify, don't react, but listen. And perhaps give a hug. I'm sure we can give hugs again, with love and compassion and kindness and understanding. So this message this morning was really just from my heart to remind you about kindness and compassion this week, and see all the opportunities that you have. And you know, if your situation is desperate, and if your energy is low, and you are just not there, you just don't have the energy, that's okay. Flow with it. Who created time? flow with where you are. Because if you do, and you take the pressure of the time off, you'll get to understanding and clarity. And please ask for help. If you feel lonely, just reach out. Don't feel bad to ask for help. Those 3 little words, I need you. I need a friend. I need to talk. Do you know you might feel bad to utter those words? But do you know how good it feels to be needed? Have you ever responded to a message like that, where someone said, I really need a friend, and you say, I'm there now? How good does it feel to be there for someone? So if you, in your vulnerability, reach out and say, I need you, how good are you going to make someone else's feel? So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad or guilty or less competent because you are vulnerable and you're reaching out. And if someone reaches out to you and you really can't assist them right now, you can give them an encouraging message. You can say to them, I can't be there right now, but I'm here on the phone right now if you want to talk. I can send you a bunch of flowers. I can send you a cup of coffee. Just for today, I'm sending you a virtual hug until we meet tomorrow. Sometimes that's all a person needs to hear. We all know what it is to be on the other side of unkindness. We all know what it is to be on the other side of judgment. We all know what it is to not be listened to or to feel lonely and vulnerable. So let us put ourselves in the shoes of humanity, of others, of colleagues, of friends, of partners, of loved ones. And before we react, may we just come from a different perspective. And that is my message from my heart to you this morning. And I also want to encourage you. I'm going to draw 3 angel cards so that you can call upon the angels that will help you with any situation this week that you need to face. And I really want to encourage you. Talking to the angels is like talking to a friend. You trust that the angel is there. You trust and believe that your message is being heard. You trust and know that that feeling you feel of the goosebumps or the warmth, you know and you trust and you feel that that is the presence. No, it's not your imagination. When you speak to the angels and all of a sudden you just feel almost like a hug, but you can't explain it. Or the temperature of the room changes and you just know you are being listened to. That is also not your imagination. So I want to encourage you to talk and ask for help. And even if it's not help that you need, talk and just share your heart, share your mind. Say loudly, I don't know what to do here. Speak loudly and say, I need a miracle. And then trust and have faith. Let us draw our cards for this week in support and in resonation with our message this morning. It was a message upon waking, and humanity needs us, your family needs you, your colleagues needs you. Be kind and compassionate and allow yourself to receive kindness and compassion. Archangel Jeremiel, all is well. Archangel Jeremiel Everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to, with hidden blessings you will soon understand. Keep the faith. Always when I see this card and I see those energy circles, receive them. When you are tired and you don't know which way, or you're just tired, all is well. Relax. If you're on a weekend away, don't worry about what's going on at the office. Don't worry about your to-do list. All is well. Be in the space. Be in the present moment. And even if you are behind in your deadlines, there is just so much you can do in one day. All is well. Everything is happening as it should. Everything comes to fruition in the right time. Don't push time. And Archangel Chamuel, beloved one, look at the love. I see so much love in this image. Beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationships. How beautiful is that? If you're lonely, ask the angels to send you beautiful friendships and beautiful relationships that can just add to the fulfillment you already have. Treasure your friendships. Let's also look at soulmates from the perspective of conflict, from the perspective of frustration, because our soulmates also teaches us beautiful and valuable lessons. And passion, Archangel Haniel. Perhaps maybe are you tired because when last did you do something that brings you passion? When last did you do something that really stirs your heartstrings? When last did you laugh? When last did you go out and say, I'm not going to worry about this day. Today I'm going to gather my paint and I'm just going to paint. And I don't care about the rest of the world. Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Bring some passion in. You know, I think passion is such an important vibration. And we forget that passion are those things that make us feel connected. And if you're in the situation where you say, I can never do my passion, I can never have my passion of a career, I'll never make money with it. Ask yourself if that is the truth this week. And give that career that you have so much passion for, lots of love and thought and creative energy, and see what happens if you start thinking differently. Again, perhaps maybe the pressure of having to do something about it right now is what has been holding you back all along. Maybe you first need to connect with your passions vibrationally, with love and compassion and excitement and gratitude, and then see a different light. Be in it, and then see what the next step is from there. I'm wishing you joy. I'm wishing you compassion. I'm wishing you kindness. And let's meet on Tuesday evening, where we are going to tackle this time thing, this rush thing, this to-do thing, and walk with the angels this week. Walk with the angels and receive the light and support you need. And if you then receive that light and support, then give it away to another. I'm wishing you love. Have a beautiful long weekend. Have a beautiful Sunday fun day. It's my son's birthday today, so we are just going to have a fun day. Nothing planned, but we're just gonna roll with it. And do whatever we feel like today when we get to doing it. So I'm really looking forward to spending time with my son and celebrating his birthday. And spend time with the people you love. That's very important. Lots of love, everybody. Bye. Bye.